All right, so what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to do a price prediction update in the market for BigBear.ai. The market currently has gone lower. We talked about that on our last video for this particular stock right here on the 19th of February. We anticipated lower prices, and the market in Big Bear has exceeded our ultimate target right there on the 25th, 29.86%. The low from the last trading day in Big Bear want to harness around 38, almost 39% profit from when we produced the price prediction. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of these pockets of buying here in Big Bear because the market currently is still trending down. Now I'm zooming out because you guys can see that Big Bear may just in fact come and touch this trend line. Now this is where you want to buy the stock at right there. I mean, we're still trending. And this is where price is relatively cheap versus to what it was a couple of weeks ago. The further away you go from a trend, the more expensive you need to view the stock as, right? You want to buy a stock when it's trending. You want to when it's hugging the trend. That's when you want to buy it. When the stock breaks out away from the trend, that's when the stock comes expensive and it comes back to the mean. Comes back to the average price. When it breaks out, it's too expensive. It comes back down to the trend. So when the market in BigBear.ai was all the way up at $10, it was so far away from the trend, the mean, that you would expect price to ultimately come back down to that area and hit it at least 60% expensive. Now, let's look at the market in Big Bear on a couple of different time frames. Here it is on the week, because we may not be finished with this stock going down. Here it is on the weekly chart. This is not bullish yet. Okay, this last weekly price bar is not bullish. Here it is on the 2. Definitely not bullish on the 2. We saw price in Big Bear run up and we came right back down. 3, 4 days, 10 hours. Let's see how the 3 weekly price bar prints. Currently, it doesn't look bullish. Here it is on the 5. Big Bear on the month. This is how the month printed for Big Bear. It doesn't look bullish. If anything, with all of this high volume, with price closing well off the highs, you just have to think, man, that doesn't look bullish at all. Look at this though. Let me bring that back. You see this high? Is it just a coincidence that the high in the market in Big Bear for last month came all the way to the high from May 2022? Yep. Whoever was selling Big Bear in 2022 was still selling for the month of February 2025. Crazy, isn't it? All that time. Price comes back to that price and it sells off again. Isn't that crazy? Because that's what happened the last time in May 2022. The market sold off. Here's Big Bear on the 5 hour. Okay, so right now it looks pretty bullish, but as with everything, there has to be limitations. There's areas already being created that we would expect selling to increase, prices to where we expect sellers to hit the market and begin to sell off again, right? So here are these areas. So even if you are looking for price in this stock to go up, these are areas that you need to be aware of. These 3 pockets. Okay. So let's look at this on the 9-minute. It is on the 15. I'm just trying to determine if this stock will even break above this first sell pocket. Right now it looks pretty weak. We should have seen the market hold from this buy signal right there. And it has been, but right here you can tell that something is going on. Those buyers ultimately cannot break above this pocket of selling on the 15-minute chart. That's not good. You would want to see the market sustain that, try to continue to break up higher towards $6, and we're currently not seeing that. Okay. So I think we're going to continue to go lower, at least to try to test that trend line. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put on this prediction, looking for Big Bear to continue to trend down. Earnings is due to be released. So I would expect the market to play on this. Whether it's going to continue to go lower or go higher, we'll see. So yeah, we'll hold it just like that. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.